Hi friend, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss the TCM power supply voltage is low, and here is my block. I have a potential cause of the PCM, I mean TCM low voltage input. So here are the potential causes. One is the powertrain control module history code, and the battery is failing, alternator is about to fail, and TCM control module terminal and connector might be corroded, and the power TCM circuit failure, and short to ground the TCM harness between the battery and the harness from it to the TCM. Then a TCM fuse may be burnout or faulty, open circuit wiring harness between the positive terminal and to the TCM, and possible loose end battery terminal, and lastly corrosion on the positive terminal. So I will touch base on this right here, the corrosion on the positive terminal, which I am very common. I encounter this. So let's go to this schematic right here. Okay, so here is a TCM for this, for the simple wiring diagram right here. So you have a battery, you have a ignition switch, then a fuse that goes to the ignition power to the TCM, and also is another wire, 10 fuse amp right here, and it's branch out battery power, and there's another wiring diagram right here, wiring battery power. So this one is the negative terminal right here. You have two wire coming to the PCM, the TCM ground, which is right here. Another one is branched out, and the splice is branched out into this ground right here. So let's talk about the P0882. So that's pertaining the low voltage input to the TCM. I was dealing with on a Nissan. So the Nissan has a corrosion right here on the terminal. Corrosion on the positive terminal, it caused the restriction voltage go to this wire right here. So for example, if this wire is 9 volt, if I can type, by the way, if you are a member of this community, I also have a course that shows you how to maintain your car or a truck. It's really simple. It is a step-by-step system, and if you have any question regarding about your car repair, I also answer your question too. So the link is down in the description. So 9 volt. Okay. So 9 volt from this wire. So the reason being because the corrosion right here, corrosion on the positive terminal, cause the electron going through all these the ignition switch through this wire, and you also have a 9 volt right here on this wire too. So 9 volt on this wire right here. The corrosion also cause all kind of problem, starting issue, very low cranking amp. Not low cranking amp, low cranking from the starter. It's like restriction. Also restrict the current flow. Battery right here is 12 volt going to this right here. So if you don't have any corrosion on this one, on this positive terminal, then you're gonna have a 12 volt right here, 12 volt on this wire, right? And also 12 volt on this wire. So assuming you don't have no corrosion, okay? So to sum it up, P0882, check the battery terminal for corrosion. 2, battery terminal connector looseness. So this loose is also causing this kind of problem too. So you cannot have 12 volt, full 12 volt right here on this wire to the TCM. So the TCM cannot recognize 12 volt, then it's gonna throw a P0882. That's what it is. If you have a blown fuse right here, this one and this one, so then it's gonna be different code. It's not gonna be the same code, okay? So just check for the corrosion and looseness, a terminal, and that's it. And I will see you in the next video. Luke is out.